विनायक नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदकप्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु नो देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामः सिद्धिर्भवतु नो सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपं आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचरविनाशकरं नमामि। श्रीरघुराम चारुतुलसीदलधाम शमक्षमादिशृङ्गारगुणाभिराम त्रिजगन्नुतशौर्यरमाललाम दुर्वारुकबन्धराक्षसविराम जगज्जनकल्मषार्णवोत्तारकनाम भद्रगिरिदाशरथी करुणापयोनिधि आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कथमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अद्यतन पंचांग डिसेंबर 3 शुभकृन्नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने हेमन्तर्तौ मार्गशीर्षमासे शुक्लपक्षे एकादशी तिथिः till 7:04 PM. So शनिवासरः स्थिरवासरः रेवती नक्षत्रं till 7:46 PM followed by अश्विनी नक्षत्रं व्यतिपात योगः till 6:05 PM followed by वरीयान योगः विष्टिकरणं till 7:04 coinciding with the tithi always followed by bhavakaranam till 7:32 AM tomorrow followed by balavakaranam. Sarvebhyah suprabhatam. So last time we did till 13th shloka where it was all describing the galore along the roads, in the homes of the city, filled with all people eagerly waiting for Ramaabhishekam, Rama yauvaraajyaabhiShekam. So let's continue after that. Natanartaka sanghanam gayakanam cha gayatam manah karna sukha vachah sushrava janata tataha sushrava janata tataha. So now, so far all buildings decorations was described. Now people, what are they doing? Nata nartaka sanghanam. So groups, sangha is groups of actors and dancers. I mean, in the old days, there was not much difference between acting and dancing because there was no separate acting. Nartana, natanam, everything was together. So natanartaka sanghanam of groups of dancers and actors. So we know, right? I mean, any big function, there will be a lot of cultural programs also arranged, which will boost the morale and mood of the people. So natanartaka sanghanam gayakanam cha gayatam of the and groups of singers also. Gayakanam gayatam, those who are singing, groups of such singers. Manah Karna Sukha Vachaha. Vachaha is sentences or speeches which are giving sukha. Sukha Vachaha. Sukha by Manaha Karna, by listening to those lectures. आज राम जी का यौवाभिषेक होने वाले हैं और हम सभी like this, right? We hear various speeches of local leaders, right? So likewise, the local leaders probably are giving speeches, encouraging people to participate in much large number and to stay over there till the completion of the program, something like that, right? So their speeches are manaha karna sukha. They're so pleasing to listen. They're so pleasing to the heart that aha, our beloved Ramji is going to be the prince hereafter, Yuvaraja hereafter. So manah karna sukha vachaha sushrava. Sushrava means people were listening. Sushrava is past tense. Shrunoti sushrava. They are listening. They have listened. They have been hearing. Janataha tataha. After that, after all these decorations, then onwards, people were listening to either these cultural programs and in between probably lectures, speeches by local leaders, etc. Ramabhisheka yuktascha.
Ramabhisheka yuktascha.
Kathaschakrur mitho janaha.
Kathaschakrur mitho janaha.
Ramabhisheke samprapte.
Ramabhisheke samprapte.
Chatvareshu gruheshu cha.
Chatvareshu gruheshu cha.
So, Ramabhisheka yuktaha kathaha chakruhu janaha mithaha janaha. So, some of these actors, drama people, they were doing Ramabhisheka yuktaha kathaha. So, people were chakruhu means they performed, they did. So, mithaha janaha, the acting people, actors people. Mithaha is myth. Myth means untrue. Untrue people, which means they're actors. They're not real people. So, the actors were drama people, drama troupes, were also performing Rama Abhisheka Yuktaha Kathaha. They were performing some either previous stories of Rama, enacting them, or some fiction of their own extrapolation of how Rama will be ruling hereafter. So various such dramas they were performing. Ramabhisheka yuktaha kathaha cha mithaha janaha chakruhu. They have performed it. And then where Ramabhisheke samprapte chatvareshu gruheshu cha. As it was nearing the Ramabhisheka Muhurta time, these dramas were being performed in chatvareshu. Chatvara is the intersections of 4 ways. So chatvara marga, chatvareshu. And in gruheshu cha, let's say in a big apartment complexes, huge high-rise apartment complexes, they were performing in their own apartments. Bala api kridamanaha.
Bala api kridamanaha.
Grihadvareshu sanghashaha.
Grihadvareshu sanghashaha.
Ramabhisheka samyuktaha.
Ramabhisheka samyuktaha.
Chakrureva kathamitaha.
Chakrureva kathamitaha.
So not only adults were performing, balaha api kridamanaha. Those who were playing, the playing children also, grihadvareshu sanghashaha, in groups, maybe in one floor, all the children of that floor, or in one other small locality, street where there are 10 houses, children of those 10 houses, like that. Sanghashaha, by groups, by nearby groups, grihadvareshu, in their own homes, in their main gate of the apartment complex. Near there, they have put some pandal, and bala api kridamanaha, Ramaabhishekayuktaha kathaha mithaha chakruhu eva. Not only adults, even children were doing these performances of, enacting Rama's stories and Rama's abilities to be the Yuvaraja. So, balaha api kridamanaha balaha api sanghashaha grihadvareshu Ramaabhisheka samyuktaha kathaha chakrureva. Kruta pushpopaharascha
Kruta pushpopaharascha
dhupagandhadivasitaha
dhupagandhadivasitaha
rajamargah kritaha shriman
rajamargah krutaha shriman
pauraihi Ramaabhishechane.
pauraihi Ramaabhishechane.
So again back to, so after people were described, again back to streets of more. Till 13th sloka, the city decorations were talked more in terms of patakaha, dhvajaha, where all they were erected, where all they were hoisted on buildings, on tall trees, on tall gopur shikharaha, etc. Then he switched to what people were doing, how they were celebrating. Now back to again. So you should see the video, how the screens are shot, how shot after shot the video is changing. If you can imagine, then you would enjoy, you would be living in those days in that area. And then you will be Ramante. So now the video is shot back to Kruta Pushpopaharaha. Upaharaha is garlands of Pushpaha. So they have put lot of flower garlands. So far, the Patakaha and Dhvajaha were described. Now, remaining decorations using Pushpopaharaha. Pushpopahara is malas of Pushpamalaha. Dhupa Gandhadi Vasitaha. Adhivasitaha is filled with, spread with, or seated with Dhupa Gandha, with lot of fragrances and incense sticks and all. Dhupa Gandhadi Vasitaha Rajamargaha Krutaha. All the highways were decorated with these fragrances and garlands. By who? Kritaha Shriman Pauraihi. By the citizens themselves. The government didn't do it. People themselves have decorated their own streets out of their own joy. Ramaabhishechane. In this occasion of Ramaabhisheka, people were decorating with fragrances and flowers. Flowers are also for fragrances. And we said, right, rarely did I find any flower in America which would give that fragrance. They look beautiful, but absolutely you take it near your nose, no fragrance. But in India, flowers were meant for fragrance. When a stree used to put, and in Tamil Nadu they still put though. Though urban girls are, changing into urban outfits, there are still in the same city, Chennai, I've seen still the middle class and lower middle class girls and women, even girls, that means young teenagers, they invariably keep the pushpamala on their head, in their braids, in the jata. So, because that is for fragrance. So pushpa pushpopaharascha dhupagandhadivasitaha rajamargah kritaha Sriman Rajamargah Pauraihi evam kritaha Ramaabhishechane. Prakashikaranartham cha. Wow.
Prakashikaranartham cha
Nishagamana Shankaya
Nishagamana Shankaya
Deepa Vrukshans Tatha Chakruhu
Deepa Vrukshans Tatha Chakruhu
Anuratyasu Sarvashaha.
Anuratyashu Sarvasaha.
Imagine this. I mean, can you imagine this story happened even as per record, dated history? They said 10,000 years. Okay, 10,000 years back. We believe it is million years back. But whether 10,000 or million years, it is beyond imagination that in that in those days itself, these decorations were seeming exactly like what happens today. Okay, they are saying, he's saying, prakashikaranartham, for nishagamana kankshaya, nishagamana shankaya, that the evening might come soon, because the program will last very long a day. Once evening comes and it becomes dark, nishagamana, once night falls, sun sets and night falls, you need lighting. So prakashikaranartham. So in the night, with the doubt that the program will definitely last long, and we want it to last long, more than the day, and we will not leave in the night. So anticipating that, it will become dark by evening, they were arranging lighting across the streets. Prakashikaranartham cha nishagamana shankaya deepa vrikshans tatha chakruhu. They have put lights on these tall trees, maybe headlights, flashlights. And then anuratyasu sarvashaha. Anuratyaha is the small mobile trucks that will follow. On them also they have put the lighting. So they were making sure that all these streets, highways, where people have flocked, that there will be sufficient lighting even when sun sets, and because all of them would want to continue to remain there till Rama says, okay, now go back home. Can you imagine this? More than 10,000 years ago, the decorations were as relevant and contemporary as we see in India or anywhere even today. So prakashikaranartham cha nishagamana shankaya deepa vrikshan anuratyasu tatha sarvashaha chakruhu alankaram purasyaivam.
Alankaram
Go ahead, Vikramji.
Alankaram Purushaivam
Kritva tat puravasinaha
Krutva Puravasinaha
akankshamana ramasya
Akanshamana Ramasya
yauvaraajyaabhishekanam.
YauvaraajyaabhiShekam.
So Ramasya yauvaraajyaabhishekanam akankshamanaha tat puravasinaha evam alankaram purasya kritva. And then next sloka it goes to. So all those eagerly looking forward, all the people who are looking, tat puravasinaha, that citizens, who were Ramasya yauvaraajyaabhishekanam akankshamanaha, those who are looking forward to the Rama's yauvaraajyaabhishekanam, the citizens of that city, evam, thus having decorated the city, alankaram purasya alankaram kritva, having decorated the city thus. So the point to note here is they have decorated it themselves. It is not government money that was spent. No, it was not party money that was spent. It is people themselves have decorated the cities because they're happy. They didn't see decorating their home versus decorating their roads, their streets, decorating their highways, any different. That was the belongingness, the feeling of belongingness. This is mine. So I will keep it neat. I will also keep it beautiful. Another point to learn. So these are the things to learn from Ramayana. Story everybody knows, but what are the details to learn which delight us that it is so contemporary and it has lessons line after line for us even today. So Purasya Ramasya yauvaraajyaabhishekanam akankshamanaha tat puravasinaha Purasya alankaram evam kritva. Now next sloka. Sametya sanghashah sarve
Sametya sangasham sarve
chatvareshu sabhasu cha
chatvareshu sabhasu cha
kathayanto mithastatra
katayanto mitastastra
Prashamsur Janadhipam.
Prashamsur Janadipam.
Prashamsur Janadhipam.
Prashamsur Janadipam.
So having decorated like that, then Sanghashaha by groups. Sanghashaha Sarve Janaha. All people in various groups here and there. Sametya, having come together. Chatvareshu Sabhasucha, at the intersections or in these sabhas, in these meetings that are organized by local leaders, as we said. And Kathayantaha, they were talking, they were narrating to each other. Hey, do you know, I heard Rama when he went, the Tataka thing. She was like, what, man? But he was so dharmic. He didn't want to hit, but Esha Dharma Sanatanaha, said his Guru Vishwamitra. And then he also replied, that Mama Piturvachana Nirdeshat Piturvachana Gauravat Kartavyam Kaushikasya Iti Vachanam. So, that's how Rama said. And only because my father told that I have to follow you like father, I am doing it. And he hit Tataka, man. One like these stories, people were talking. I'm trying to make it more visual for us to understand the festivity on that day there. Sametya Sanghasha Sarve Chatvareshu Sabhasucha Kathayantaha Mitaha means stories. Tatra Prashamsurhu Janadhipam. They were also praising. Prashamsam Kurutaha Iti Prashamsuhu. Litlakara past tense of Prashamsha. Prashamsuhu whom Janadhipam. Dasharatha. Dasharatha, man, what a great king, of course. But he understands our heart. He will definitely make Rama. That's why he has decided to make Rama the Yauvaraja hereafter. Like that. So like that, Prashamsuhu. They went on, they were talking, chatting among themselves, praising the Chakravarti Dasharatha. And so what were they praising? Aho Mahatma Rajyam Rajayam. Aho Mahatma Rajayam.
Aho Mahatma Rajayam.
Ikshvaku Kulanandanaha.
Ikshvaku Kulanandanaha.
Jnatva Vruddham Swamatmanam.
Gnatva Vruddham Swamatmanam.
Ramam Rajyabhishekshyati.
Ramam Rajyabhishekshati.
So that is what they were praising. They were chatting and praising. You know how Dasharatha is great, man. Aho Mahatma. Are, he is a Mahatma. Mahatma Dasharatha. Not Mahatma Gandhi, okay? Mahatma Dasharatha. Aho Mahatma Raja Ayam. Ayam Raja, this king. Ikshvaku Kulanandanaha. Are, he is the happy bringer, if I can translate. Kulan Nandanaha. Nandanaha is one who gives Nandanam, means happiness. Ananda, Nandanaha. He is the Kulanandanaha. He gives happiness, or he brings delight for the entire Ikshvaku dynasty. And see how great he is in spite of that. Jnatva Vruddham Swam Atmanam. Swam Atmanam Vruddham Jnatva. By realizing that now he is old, that he has to retire. Ramam Rajye Abhishekshyati. He is going to, set up or establish Rama as the Yauvaraja. How great he is. Other kings we have seen, man, in other places, they don't retire only. Only when they pass away, then somebody else has to come and kill them and become the king. See our king, how great he is. Like this, they were talking and praising among themselves. They were praising Janadhipam Dasharatha, that having realized that he has become old, now he is finding his successor, who is our beloved Rama. Sarve Hyanugruhitasma.
Sarve Shanu
Sma.
Sma.
Yanno Ramo Mahipatihi.
Yanno Ramo Mahipatihi.
Chiraya Bhavita Gopta.
Chiraya Bhavita Gopta.
Drushtaloka Paravaraha.
Drushtaloka Paravaraha.
So they are also saying, so such great he is. And then sarvehi anugrahitaha sma. All of us have been, sma is a continuous tense of the past, or another way to say past. Anugrahitaha sma. All of us have been blessed, man. Why? Yat naha mahipatihi ramaha chiraya gopta bhavita. Because Rama is going to become mahipatihi. He is going to be the Lord of the entire earth, entire world. Mahipatihi. And chiraya, forever. Bhavita, or for long. Bhavita Gopta. He is going to be our protector. Gopta is protector. Gopta Bhavita. He is going to be our protector. Drishtaloka Paravaraha. In the words that we have seen here and elsewhere also, we cannot have better king than him. Drishtaloka Paravaraha. Anuddhatamana Vidwan.
Anuddhatamana Vidwan.
Dharmatma Bhratruvatsalaha.
Dharmatma Bhratruvatsalaha.
Yathacha Bhratrushu Snigdhaha.
Yathacha Bhratrushu Snigdhaha.
Tathasma Tathasmaswapi Raghavaha.
Tathasmaswapi Raghavaha.
So they are now people are also praising Rama. What are the qualities they have identified? Anuddhatamanaha. Uddhatamanaha means one who is very, Uddhata is headstrong. What do they say? High-headed. One who thinks I'm best and he doesn't listen to anybody. That is Uddhatamanaha. Anuddhatamana. Rama is not such. Rama is a very humble, pleasing, lovely, Smitabhashi, all those qualities. Everyone has seen them. Because we have also read that Rama used to go and visit people after coming back from a war, or when he goes to help people. When he returns, he would go and meet everyone and say, hey, is your problem solved now? Have I solved it? Is there any way I can help you? That's how he used to meet and please them, right? So they know him as Anuddhatamana. He's not a headstrong, high-headed fellow, but he's a very humble, our well-wisher. Anuddhatamanaha. And Vidwan. He's a very knowledgeable person, highly knowledgeable person. Dharmatma. One who is Dharma himself is Dharmatma. And Bhratruvatsalaha. He has very fond love for his brothers. Bhratruvatsalaha. And so they are saying, and hence, they see people already know him. And that is what we discussed even before also in the second and third chapters of Ayodhya Kanda, that Valmiki Ramayana is not a complete chronological history as we know today, right? So that means there are other anecdotes. People have been, if this is what Valmiki wrote already, which he has not narrated before, as how did people know? But if Valmiki has already recorded here that people were already in praises of Rama's qualities, even though he has not narrated before that Rama went and met people, it should be implicitly understood by us that Rama was a people's man, he has been visiting them, and so people know him. Otherwise, how will people know him? That even Bhratruvatsalaha, that he loves his brothers so much, that he loves, leads, and lives for them. Bhratruvatsalaha. And they are saying, Yathacha Bhratrushu Snigdhaha Tatha Asmasu Api Raghavaha. Just as he is so loving, Snigdhaha. Snigdhaha is, we said, right? Snigdha is in a way, it is to do with affection, but physical quality, if you see, it is about ghee. Just as ghee is sticky, it sticks. You really need a very good hand wash to wash your hands, right? Because it sticks. That is the quality of friendship. That is the quality of affection. Once you love somebody, you don't want to leave. And we talked about this long time back, that how friends, especially at youth time or even now also, we don't leave. Even after Shaka today morning, for example, Kiranji is here. After Shaka, we didn't leave. We spoke, we chatted for 15, 20 minutes before I had to leave and join this class. So that is called Snigdha. Yes, that's Snigdha between the four brothers and or few of his friends. And we have seen that quotes in 5th and 4th sargas, that his friends were running to Kausalyaji's quarters and informing the updates. Oh, Dasharatha has already approved Abhishek of Rama. Then they ran and said, oh, Dasharatha is sending Vasishtha for preparing Rama and Sita for the Diksha, Upavasa Diksha for the Abhisheka. So like that, they were, so he had friends also. Snigdha there also is understandable. But he's saying, Asmasu api. People are talking, Asmasu, in us, with us also, among us also, he is a Snigdha. Yatha Bhratrushu, Tatha Asmasu api Raghavaha Snigdha. Raghava is Snigdha, so affectionate to us also, just as he is to his brothers. So these are the qualities we should know about Ramas and remember them. Did anyone say something?
In the same verse, this is a tautology, right? Ratru Vatsala, Ratrushu Snigdha.
Sorry, what did you ask? What tautology? Means what?
Means repetition of the same concept.
No. So Bhratru Vatsalaha is the first adjective given. So people said he's a beloved, he's a lover of, I mean, Vatsala is a, I cannot find the word, but he's very affectionate of his brothers. That if you can make a noun out of it, in English it is tough to make. A brother affectioner.
Okay,
if I can say. Bhratru Vatsalaha, because that is an adjective noun. It's a noun with describing certain quality. But then, Yatha Bhratrushu Snigdha, he's a brother affectioner, just as he has affection, and now they are elaborating it. After giving the title, Bhratru Vatsalaha, now they are elaborating, they're saying, just as he is affectionate to his brothers,
in the same way,
so also he is affectionate to us, Asmasu api.
Okay.
You got it, right?
Yeah.
Chiranjivatu Dharmatma. Let us all say this. Chiranjivatu Dharmatma.
Chiranjivatu Dharmatma.
Raja Dasharatho Nagaha.
Raja Dasharatho Nagaha.
Yat Prasadena-abhishektam Ramam. Yat Prasadena-abhishektam.
Yat Prasadena-abhishektam.
Ramam Drakshamahe Vayam.
Ramam Drakshamahe Vayam.
So that's the blessings kind of. Chiranjivatu, what is you say? Long live.
Live forever.
What is the Amar Raho? Amar Raho is the wrong one. Or? Long live. Jite Raho. Chiranjivatu Dharmatma Raja. They are all already making those slogans. Oh, long live our Rama. What kind of Rama? Dharmatma. And Raja Dasharatha Anaghaha. So they are saying, they are praising their long live Dasharatha, who is Anaghaha, who is sinless. Dharmatma Raja Chiranjivatu. Why? Yat Prasadena Abhishektam Ramam Drakshamahe Vayam. Because of his prasada, means because of his how to find a good word, of his prasada is what? Because of his goodwill, because of his goodwill.
Blessings.
Because of his blessings, Drakshamahe vayam. We shall be seeing what? Abhishektam Ramam. We shall be seeing Rama, who is crowned as the prince hereafter. Evam vidham kathayatam.
Evam vidham kathayatam.
Pauranam sushruvah pare.
Pauranam shushruva pare.
Digbhyo vishruta vrittantaha.
Digbhyo vishruta vrittantaha.
Prapta janapada janaha.
Prapta janapada janaha.
So, janapadaha janaha evam vidham pauranam kathayatam digbhyah vishruta vrittantaha sushruvuhu. That is the sentence there. So, while in the city, in the Pura is city, pauranam, of the citizens, kathayatam evam vidham. Such narrations, such praises, such stories. See, in the and janapada janaha, those who are in the villages, in the rural areas, they have come to hear all these talks, all these chats that the urban people were having in Ayodhya. The rural people also have come to hear all of that. Is the sentence here. Digbhyaha, from all sides. That means people are coming and reporting back in rural areas. Or they have sent their representatives from each village. Ravi, jaake dekho, aur hame batao kaisa chal raha hai. Hum to aa nahi sakte, either because we have this whatever works to be performed in our village, or we cannot afford to go to the city Ayodhya. But every city, every rural areas around, they have sent probably their representatives. They have come back reporting, or they were reporting live. So, digbhyaha, from all sides. Vishruta vrittantaha, very elaborate narrations. Pauranam kathayatam evam vidham, of the citizens describing and narrating these stories. In detail, the rural people also have come to know. Tetu digbhyah purim prapta.
Tetu digbhyah purim prapta.
Drashtum Ramabhishechanam.
Drashtum Ramabhishechanam.
Ramasya purayamasuhu.
Ramasya purayamasuhu.
Purim janapada janaha.
Purim janapada janaha.
So, te Ramabhishechanam drashtum praptaha digbhyaha. So, all those who have come, some of them who went from different places, digbhyaha, from different directions. That means from all around, people have come. Tetu digbhyaha purim praptaha. From different sides, people have come from different directions. People have come. Ramabhishechanam drashtum, in order to watch Ramabhishechanam. Not only the citizens of Ayodhya, but people from different directions, different city, other places also, they have come. Ramasya purayamasuhu purim janapada janaha. The rural area and rural people also have started flooding into the city now. Purim purayamasuhu. They have started filling Puri, the city. Janapadaha janaha digbhyaha purim purayamasa. Ramasya purim purayamasa. Masuhu. So they have heard, come to know of these stories, and they could not stay anymore. So they started also flooding into this city. Janaugaihi tair janaugais tair visarpadbhihi. Janaugais tair visarpadbhihi.
Janaugais
Taihi.
Janaugaihi taihi
Visarpadbhihi.
visarpadbhihi.
Sushruve tatra nisvanaha.
शुश्रुवे तत्र निश्वनः
Parvasudirna vegasya
पर्वसूदीर्णवेगस्य
sagarasyeva nisvanaha.
सागरस्येव निस्वनः
Janaugaihi. Augha is groups. Huge group is called Augha. Janaugaihi. Papaugha, we say. Papaugha taranam. Right? Papaugha haranam. We typically in Falashrutis, it will come. So a huge flock of sins will also be destroyed by just remembering his name once. Typical shlokas. Likewise, Augha, Janaugha, huge flock of people. Janaugaihi taihi, by those huge, by those groups of huge, by those huge groups, Visarpadbhihi. Visarpana means sarpana means just as snake moves, right? Like this. This is horizontal move. And then previously we saw this move also. Urmihi, Janaurmihi, we saw. So, Valmiki is giving us visuals through these narrations. So horizontally, if you see, it is like people are moving like this. They are trying to find their way and go from here to there, somehow moving like a snake, like snakes would move. Visarpadbhihi, sarpa just as it moves, like that, in that form. Moving is called sarpa. Sarpa means move away. That means groups are moving away. Horizontal view, a horizontal move that is. And then the vertical view, if you take a camera from the top, then you will be seeing groups of people. So they'll be like this, and then suddenly some gap, and then again group of people, and then again gap, group of people. So then looking from aerial view, he's told it as an urmi, sagarasya urmi, waves, sea waves. So with this crowds of people filled like this in the city, nisvanaha sushruve tatra, huge lot of sound, noise was heard. Because when people talk and, so many dances, loudspeakers and all of that, will be, so a lot of noise will be there. So that noise, the simile given by Valmiki is Parvasu udirina vegasya sagarasya iva nisvana. How was that sound roar like? It was like the roar of Sagarasya nisvanaha, the sound of sea, when Parvasu udirina vegasya. Parvasu. Parva is Chandra, Purnima Dinam is Parva. On the Purnima day, just as sea would make the continuous noise, roar noise of its very high tides of the sea waves, so much of noise was heard in Ayodhya also. That means if sea like flooded people, all of them gladly enjoying, chatting, talking, singing, dancing, all of that. So together that noise in Ayodhya sounded like the noise of the sea. Tatastadindra ksha Tatastadindra kshaya sannibham. Anyone?
ततस्तदिन्द्र क्षय सन्निभं
Puram
पुरं
didrukshubhirjanapadairupahitaihi
दिदृक्षुभिर्जानपदैरुपाहितैः
samantatas sasvanamakulam babhau
समन्ततस्वनवाकुलं भवौ
samudrayadobhirivarnavodakam.
समुद्रयादोभिरिवार्णवोदकम्.
Uttamam. So tataha, with all this narration, with all this visual, with all this galore and festivity in the Ayodhya, Tataha Indrakshaya Sannibham Puram. Indrakshaya Sannibham Puram. Tataha Tatastadindrakshaya Sannibham Puram. Vidrukshuhu. Just as the Indra's city would be, so also they saw Vidrukshuhu. Janapadaihi upahitaihi. By the people who have entered from outside also, all the villages, by all of them, this looked, the Puram seemed like Indra's Amravati. Samantataha sasvanam akulam babhau. From all around, it became sasvanam akulam. It sounded like a beautiful, because there was consistent noise. That noise sounded like a beautiful sound. Sasvanam akulam babhau. And again, the same adjective given is samudraya udobhihi iva arnavodakam. Samudraya udobhihi. Just as the sea is filled with water, Arnava udakam samudraya udobhihi. Just as sea is made and filled with sea water, so also Ayodhya is full of people from everywhere making similar noise. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane
Srimad Ramayane
Valmikiye Adi Kavye Ayodhya Kande Shashta Sargah Atha Saptamas Sargah. So now, if so much galore and festivity is there, what next? Right? So we are entering that. I'll quickly read the gist of this sarga. Yadruchataha prasadopari bhuva bhumarudha manthara namni kaikeyaha kubja jnati dasi tamutsavam brahmanebhyo bahu dhanam vitarantim kausalyam cha prekshya kim nimittakoyam arambha iti ramadhatrim papracha taya sanyapita cha ramabhishekam asahamana kaikeyim etya dasharatham vinindyabhishekam vihantum kaikeyim prerayat tathapi Ramabhisheka eva svabhishta iti modamana kaikeyi tan nivedana paritoshikataya kinchidabharanam kubjayai dadau. That is the gist of this sarga, 7th sarga. So there is now this new character is introduced called Manthara, and she, having heard, having observed and heard, Kausalya being very happy, giving various gifts and donations to various brahmanas and other people, what is going on? And having then come to realize that it was Rama's Abhisheka that is going to happen, and Asahamana, unable to bear this news, being jealous, she went to Kaikeyi and started complaining. But Ramabhisheka eva, tathapi, even then, Ramabhisheka eva, swabhishta iti modamana Kaikeyi. Because Kaikeyi was a was very, very fond of Rama. Even though Bharata was there, she was so fond of Rama. So she said, hey, Rama Abhisheka eva. This is Rama's Abhisheka only, no? So what is the worry? Iti modamana Kaikeyi tan nivedanam paritoshikataya kinchid abharanam kubjayai dadau. She said, oh, good news you brought. I'm very happy. And kinchid abharanam, she gave some jewelry, like we see in movies, right? They remove their necklace or whatever, the chain here. And she gave one gift to that kubja. Kubja is a hump. Hampa, what is it called? Hancha. One who has this big hump here. And so they bend and walk. That is kubja. So manthara, kubja. That is the gist of this story. Now we know suddenly from where to where the story is going to take a turn. Right now it is not a right angle turn, but it is slightly turning around. Jnati dasi yato jata.
Jnati dasi yato jata.
Kaikeya tu sahoshita.
Kaikeya tu sahoshita.
Prasadam chandra sankasham.
Prasadam chandra sankasham.
Aruroha yadruchaya.
Aruroha yadruchaya.
So Jnati dasi, a relative of Kaikeyi, who is a lower rung relative, and so she is a maid for Kaikeyi. Jnati dasi yataha jata Kaikeyatu sahoshita. Kaikeyi saha ushita, one who lives with Kaikeyi. Always the Jnati dasi sahoshita Kaikeyaha tu, that dasi, who is a relative, far distant relative of Kaikeyi, also being a maid, helper maid, and lives in her quarters of Kaikeyi. She, prasadam chandra sankasham yadruchaya aruroha. And without any intent, coincidentally, she happened to, climb that chandra sankasham prasadam. She happened to go up the building compound wall, the fence wall, to see what is going on. And she suddenly, she just happened to go there, and then she suddenly, coincidentally, saw the huge things happening there. Sikta Rajapatham Kritsnam.
Sikta Rajapatham Krusnam.
Prakirna Kamalotpalam.
Prakirna Kamalotpalam.
Ayodhyam manthara tasmat.
Ayodhyam manthara tasmat.
Prasadat anvavekshata.
Prasadad anvavekshata.
So, having casually climbed up that wall or whatever, Sikta Rajapatham, well watered or wet roads, wet highways, Kritsnam, in entire highways, all the highways, entire highway was nicely wet, made wet. Prakirna Kamala Utpalam, fully filled with fully blossomed lotuses. Prakirna Kamala Utpalam, Ayodhyam. She has seen the Ayodhya full of these, just as a lotus is fully blossomed, so also she has seen this Ayodhya fully blossomed and filled with people. Manthara tasmat prasadat anvavaikshata. Ikshata is Vartamana, to see, she sees. Avaikshata means past tense, she has seen. Anvavaikshata, she has happened to see Anu. Anu is upasarga there. Anu avaikshata is anvavaikshata. She has happened to see it from behind this prasada. Patakabhir vararhabhihi.
Patakabhir vararhabhihi.
Dhvajaischa samalankritam
Dhvajaischa samalankrutam
tiktam chandanatoyaischa
Tiktam chandanatoyaischa
shiras snata janairyutam.
Tirasnata janairyutam.
So some more narration now from Kaikeyi's camera, from her observation is being narrated here. Patakavihi, what she has observed. She has observed Ayodhya filled with people, just as a blossomed lotus is, and the highways are wet. And Patakavihi vararhavihi, by the best eligible patakas, dhvajaihi samalankritam, such an Ayodhya which is well decorated with patakas, the best patakas and the best dhvajas. Siktam chandana toyaischa shiraha snata janairyutam. So I think this we can see in Kerala still. Especially women, you will see them after taking bath, their hair will not be completely dried. They don't use dryer. It will be wet. Sikta is wet. Siktam chandana toyaihi. They have taken showers with chandana toya, with gandha, chandana mixed water. That means with fragrant water. Having taken so nice fragrant bath. Toyischa shiraha snata janaihi yutam. So after snata means having taken the bath. They have taken bath in these fragrant waters, and the heads are wet. That you will see in Kerala even now. So after taking bath, they will leave their hair long and tie a knot towards the end. It will be wet. My mother also, I can see her sari behind will be wet. So that's our culture. It is still seen in the south. I don't know, Arunji, Shamji, do you see that in Maharashtra and all also?
Not mostly countryside, not in the cities. Now everybody is cutting short hair.
Of course, yeah. But yes, I was just trying to check, is that the culture?
Yeah,
that women...
It is there, yeah. They don't braid it, they put the hair loosely.
They put their hair loosely and just maybe make a knot
Just
towards the
tie
end.
at the end.
Just
And it will be wet. It will be wet, right? Half wet or whatever. You don't use dryer essentially.
Yeah.
So that beauty. So that is what I'm saying. See, Ramayana supposedly 10,000 or more years ago, we still are a continuum of that culture. Even now, Ramayana through ages, the culture has remained. We should be proud of ourselves. So Siktam Chandanatoyaischa Shiraha Snata Janairyutam. Beautiful. Glad to see the similarities of the cultural practices from Ramayana time to even today. Vikramji, do you agree? You also know it, right? Just checking if he's there or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know, read our women with wet hair. With the, yeah. So Malya Modaka Hastaischa.
माल्यमोदकहस्तैश्च
Dvijendrai Abhinaditam.
द्विजेन्द्रै अभिनादिता
Shukla Deva Grihadwaram.
शुक्लदेवगृहद्वारा
Sarvavaditranaditam.
सर्ववादित्रनादिताम्.
So she has further seen Malya Modaka Hastaihi. Malyas are flowers and garlands. Modakas are sweets. So people are walking with these flowers and sweets in plates in their hands. Dvijendraihi Abhinaditam. Abhinadita. Nadita is sounded. Sounded by Vijendraha. Vijendraha is, you can take it in both ways. Dvija is also, no, we'll take it as Brahmins only. All these learned scholars chanting Vedic chants. Dvijendrair abhinaditam Shukla Deva Grihadwaram. Shukla Deva Grihadwara. So the white door, main door, Grihadwaram. Deva Grihadwaram. So people were walking towards the temple with the white doors. They were walking towards the temples by carrying these flowers and sweets. Sarva Vaditra Naditam. With all musical instruments and all going. If you see, this is how for traditions and all, even in movies today, you know, you will see people, if on a cultural day or on a marriage or on a temple festival, if they're walking, they will be walking with in hand plates of flowers, plates of sweets, plates of fruits, and then all sanai, dhol and all of that walking to the temple. So that's exactly how Kaikeyi also has seen things happening around there. Samprahrishta janakirnam
Samprahrishta janakirnam
Brahma Ghosha Ninaditam
Brahmagosha ninaditam
Prahrishta Varahastyaswam
Prahrishta varahastyashvam
Sampranardita Govrisham.
Sampranardita govrisham.
So some more description, narration of what all she has seen. Samprahrishta janakirnam. She has seen the Ayodhya filled with prakirna, means occupied with. Samprahrishta. Hrishta itself is happy. Prahrishta. Pra means to emphasize further happiness is prahrishta. Samprahrishta. Samyak prahrishta. So very much delighted people. Samprahrishta janakirnam Brahma Ghosha Ninaditam. Brahma Ghosha. Brahma Ghosha is Om. Or various Ghoshas, let us say, with of Shankha, etc. Sannai or Shahanai, all of that. Brahma Ghosha Ninaditam Prahrishta Vara Hasti Ashwam. And even very happy. Vara, best of the Hastis, that means elephants, and Ashwaha, horses. The elephants and the horses were also very, very happy. Probably they were treated very well, or they know Rama loves them. So they are also happy, and they are also probably Gajagamini, they say, right? The walk of a very happy elephant is like a beautiful woman, well-shaped, structured woman walking. So Gajagamini, they say. So like that, these elephants are also very happily walking. Horses also nicely, slowly, in a nice gait, they are also walking. So Prahrishta Varahastyashwam Sampranardita Govrisham. Go Vrisha, cow and oxes. Go Vrisham Sampranardita. They are also nicely making dances, Nardita. Tick, 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 tick. You know, Gangireddu we say, right? For Sankranti, in the south at least, these people, rural guys, they bring their oxes well decorated with various saris and all of them, or carpets, etc., or not carpet, rugs. Colorful cotton rugs put on them, and they make them do some feats. They'll say, hey, Swami ko namaskar karo, it will win. Swami ko shake hand karo, he'll raise one of its leg, like that. So that means an ox or a cow, when they are happy, when they are in good moods, they can dance naturally. And so you are able to train them. It's so simple as that. So Sampranardita Govrisham. The cows and oxes also were nicely stepping and dancing like with their whatever with that hooves. Shamji?
No, nothing.
Okay. 8:31. We'll stop at the 5th shloka then. We'll continue from 6th shloka next week. Next week is 10th, right? 10th also I am here. Yeah. 10th I am here, but 17th I'll be in Florida. Let's see if I can make it or not. I will let you know by then. If I reach by Friday evening, then Saturday morning I will finish and then continue with the Baitak there. Okay, anybody can anyone say Shanti Mantra?
Okay, Baba. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Today is also Margashirsha Ekadashi. Masanam Margasirshosmi, says Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Right? I am the month of Margasirsha, he says. That means he loves it very much. So today is Gita Jayanti, celebrated across the world. In our morning Arunodaya Shakha, Kiranji is also here. They have chanted the entire 12th chapter by in lead and follow. So Gita Jayanti Parva Shubhadinam Sarvebhyaha. Kiranji, glad to see you.
That was good. Yes, sometimes it's difficult on Saturdays. We have a lot of things, but Bhogaji was there in morning Shaka. I thought maybe I'll join it. I think what these all scriptures teach us something, and Rama being, perfect Purushottama, and I like the idea of Bhatru Vatsala. Aapne bataya na. I have 3 brothers, and sometimes because we are here and we are busy with so many social activities, social engagement, professional life, sometimes it's tough to be give justice to that. It's amazing.
Is a feeling in the heart anyways, right? Oh, so you also have 3 brothers, Kiranji?
I have 3 brothers, yeah. The older
Are you
one, I'm
Rama?
the youngest. No, I'm the youngest one.
So Bhogaji, if we have to say Vatsala towards the siblings, what will be the word?
Vatsala towards sibling is Bhratru, right? Bhratru Vatsala.
So Bhratru is only brothers, right? If you want to include sisters.
Bhratru is brothers and sisters in a way.
Okay.
There is no one. If you have to make up a word, then Samapatya. Samapatya. Apatyam is offspring.
Sibling, Samapatya.
Offspring. So common offsprings being Samapatya.
श्याम जी, आप कहाँ से है?
हम महाराष्ट्र से है, पूना.
तो आप पूना से ज्वाइन करते हैं या इन अमेरिका?
नहीं, आई एम इन अटलांटा.
ओह, अच्छा, बढ़िया बढ़िया.
He's a professor.
हाँ.
Local.
अच्छा.
Kiranji is from Pittsburgh. He's a doctor.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, I see.
Kiran Patil. So Prabhaji, Vikramji, are you there?
Yes, Bhogaji.
So quick introduction
Of myself.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been working with Bhogaji for a long time, so I've been associated with with not exactly Shaka, but at least with the RSS and all the other thought process for a long time now. I basically come from Tanjavur, or ancestries from Tanjavur, and we moved to Hyderabad long back, and now we are all settled in Hyderabad, and now on America is my karma bhumi for now. That's all. That is a short introduction. So,
बढ़िया. Namaste, Vikramji. Nice meeting you.
So Vikramji, you are mainly Tamil speaking.
yes, I'm mostly Tamil speaking. Everything at Tamil is our language at home.
But he speaks Telugu well. He is raised in Hyderabad.
Yeah, I was raised in Hyderabad, so I can speak Telugu. I can speak Hindi, of course. In addition to that, I can understand because of Telugu.
Than Tamil, right?
Yeah. If we have, because of that combination, it is very easy to understand all the South Indian languages. Though I can't speak very fluently back, but I can understand Malayalam and Kannada very easily for us. So, because of that combination, we are able to both the Dravidian language and one Sanskrit. We are that combination gives me a lot of advantage in understanding
Right.
all the rest of the languages.
Prabhaji, are you there?
Yes, Bhogaji.
Namaste,
You know
Prabhaji.
Kiranji, right?
Kiranji?
Prabhaji?
Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
yes, yes.
Namaste, Kiranji.
नमस्ते नमस्ते. So आपके पास अभी क्या दायित्व है सुप्रभा जी? You are still विभाग कार्यवाह.
Yes, जी.
You are still बोला आपने.
नहीं मतलब प्रमोशन हो गया क्या, ऐसा मैं सोच रहा था. You know maybe तो I remember 2020 में दायित्व था वो, but I did not know whether you've been given additional दायित्व.
नहीं जी, नहीं जी, अभी I can't handle anymore, I think.
See, in Sangha we wear a lot of hats, so that's why I was asking, do you get any additional
नहीं.
दायित्व or anything? But yeah. Or Radhesh, I think he also joined Shaka sometime, right?
No. Rajesh,
No, not Shaka. But I was introduced through Vikramji to Bhogaji. Of course, Bhogaji I knew because we're all from the same company earlier. So that's how I got to know. Especially my interest was mostly on Ramayanam. That's how I joined the session. It's been a wonderful journey so far.
Right. Radhesh,
Kiranji,
Vikram,
are you
myself,
from
we were
Maharashtra?
with that company called Planet Soft
हाँ
since
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
2008,
अच्छा.
which got acquired by Ebix in 2012. And I was let go in 2019, but Rajesh and Vikram are still with Ebix. They are Bhishma Pitamahas of Ebix.
Very nice. और अटलांटा में ही है क्या?
I'm from Connecticut, actually.
Connecticut. Oh, but Connecticut में कहाँ?
Near to Hartford, South
Hartford.
Windsor.
Yeah. Shamji, I'm from Kolhapur originally.
अच्छा.
And then we were in New York for 12 years. And then we moved to Pittsburgh in 2014. So since then I'm here.
I see.
I live with my wife Saiji and two daughters, Anushka 11th grader, Kaveri 6th grader. Now our
Sai Patilji is our national Sahakari Vahika of HSS USA.
She's in Chicago today. So unka I think विभाग बैठे.
अच्छा.
Yeah. सिद्धे जी जाने वाले थे, but he could not because of this. So, बढ़िया, अच्छा रहा. You know, always.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste. ठीक है जी.
Suprabhatam.
Prabhatam.
Suprabhatam. It was nice seeing you, Kiranji.
Yes, same here जी. Namaste.
Namaste.